Hello YouTube, this is Ray, and I wanted to make another vlog, and today I want to talk about binding, and something that actually I don't really want to talk about because it's not very fun to talk about, but I think it's important to talk about it, and I am currently fundraising for top surgery. I have a date scheduled for surgery on May 19th, which I think about every day. I feel really excited and really grateful for all the support that I've received throughout the years that I've prepared for the surgery. I've been questioning whether or not I want to have top surgery for 10 years, approximately 10 years. I got very clear about it within the last few years that I wanted to have it, and at this point I feel like there's not another option, like I have to have it. I see really clearly at this point that not having top surgery gets in the way of everything. It gets in the way of me. I'm a performer and I'm a teacher, and I don't want to stand in front of a room right now because I don't want people to see me. I slouch. I feel very closed in around my chest, which means that it just affects me. It affects how I am with people. It affects how open I am, and it affects the way that I give people hugs. Like, I don't want to totally open up to people and give them a hug because I don't feel comfortable having people close to my body. It gets in the way of dating and sex. It gets in the way of me just being myself and following my dreams. I can't. It gets in the way of happiness, basically. It gets in the way of me being happy and enjoying my life. And I've struggled with depression, and I've tried pretty much everything, and this is the last thing that I feel like I haven't done yet. And one of the things that gets me through right now is just thinking about surgery and preparing for it and visualizing it. And when I know that that's going to happen, I feel like I'm okay. I have something to look forward to. But it definitely gets in the way of a lot of things, and binding sucks. Like, I don't like to talk about it because it feels really personal. It is personal, and I'm sure a lot of you out there can relate. A lot of other trans folks out there who bind. But for me, when I first started binding, it was a huge relief because finally I looked the way that I felt inside. Like, I looked in the mirror and I had a flat chest, and I remember just feeling extremely relieved. And for a long time I had stopped wearing t-shirts, or I had worn a ton of layers, and when I started binding I was able to wear a few less layers. And at this point I feel like after binding for 6 years, I don't feel comfortable anymore wearing t-shirts, and I don't go swimming, I don't dance, because I just don't totally feel comfortable in my body, and it feels uncomfortable. It feels uncomfortable to exercise and just do a lot of things that I like to do, a lot of my hobbies, surfing, things like that. And so, yeah, at this point, I hate binding. I don't like it. It makes it hard to breathe. I get headaches. It feels hard to take in a deep breath, and like there's constant sweating and smelliness, and it's miserable. It's miserable binding, and it's constantly there. Like, it's constantly something that I'm aware of and conscious of, and it just kind of makes everything harder. So I am talking about this because I am currently doing a lot of fundraising for my top surgery, and have a lot of my friends are helping me fundraise, and we've raised already a little bit over half of my total, which is $8,000, and I'm making this video as a way to just talk about my experience with getting ready for top surgery and binding, and hopefully someone out there can get some validation or feel less alone in hearing this video. I'm also making it because I am asking you out there for money, for help with me reaching my goal, which we're getting closer and closer to each day. So I need your help. If you can contribute anything, that would be really great, even if it's $5. Just, you know, if like 20 of my friends contributed $5, that would be a good chunk of money. So, yeah, whatever you can contribute. I also want to say that it's been really hard for me to ask for help, and it's been hard to take in all the help that I have, and I feel so grateful, and I feel like it's such a gift, and I know not everyone out there has the kind of support that I have, and I feel like there are so many things I want to do in my life, and so many ways that I want to give back as a teacher and a performer and an artist and a writer, and that by you helping me out, I'm able to get closer to that and fully live out my dreams and be happy. And I also want to say to all the other trans folks out there who are scared to ask for help that we absolutely deserve help, and we don't have to do this alone, and you don't have to do this alone. And I really encourage anyone out there to fundraise and ask for help with this, because I know for me, I would have done this no matter what. I would have had the surgery no matter what, because I know that I'm that desperate for it and that I need it, and and I also know that it would have taken a lot longer, and I just feel so grateful and blessed that I have the support that I have, and I wish for everyone to have that kind of support. And yeah, just really encourage other trans folks out there to ask for help, and I know that it's really scary, but it's really worth it. So thank you for listening and watching, and I'm going to attach a link to my chipin account, which you can donate on through PayPal, or I think you can even donate with a credit card. But thank you.